All right, channel. Where the intro is, we're not going to have any music on the intro today because we are struggling with sound. So I choose to pause on the intro, maybe just show the pick of it because I've been working with sound all day. So y'all bear with me. I did a test earlier today, and I got the hands up from the fellas. So we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll with the live stream today the way it is, and I'll continue working on the sound to make it better in future live streams. But without further ado, we're gonna get right at it. Tonight's stream is you saw the thumbnail. Is dating in America has become transactional, and brothers are done with it completely. And so, without further ado, I want you to like, share, subscribe to 8,000 miles away. And we'll start the video right now, and we'll come back and do the monologue. I love you guys. Let's get it.
So I had a man today ask me if I was ready for a serious relationship. So to answer that, my aunt suggested this, to start to say, yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious for somebody to take care of my mortgage. I'm serious for someone to take me on vacation. I'm serious about meeting someone that wants to pay a car note and my insurance, that wants to pay my phone bill, my electricity, my internet, that wants to pay for me to get my hair, nails, and lashes done when I want to get them done. Seriously ready for somebody to put gas in my car every Sunday. I'm seriously ready for somebody that, wants to be a stepdaddy. Well, real daddy these days. I don't believe in step. I'm seriously ready for a man that doesn't want other men, because that's a Houston thing. I'm seriously ready for a man who's about that life. So I think that as a man, before you ask someone, are you ready for a serious relationship, think about what serious actually means and define it. Because for me, serious means I'm ready for someone to come in and actually be that HNIC that I need for him to be.
I can bet my last dollar that your aunt is single. And the reason why I say that, because women that think like this, with this type of thinking pattern, they keep women single. They are all in cahoots with each other. Everything that they speak about involving a man is always revolved around transaction. I didn't hear her say she need a man with nice character. She need a man that's understanding. She need a man that's loyal. She need a man that's God-fearing. Everything she talked about was transactional. Me. I need my bills paid, mortgage. I need him to take me on trips, do all of these things. And remember when we used to think that the older women was more mature? Clearly that ship has sailed, because you got these older women now that are being influenced by the younger women, which are the modernized women, and they're just following the path of what they're doing instead of teaching the women how to have old school principles.
You're right about that. You can check that chick. All she was talking about is herself and what she can get out the deal. Straight transactional. That's how these B-dubs be rolling out here, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It gets worse though. Roll the next clip.
Nigga, cause you ain't get no
Get out.
Nigga,
Get out my car.
Whatever. Just
Get out my car.
Just make sure you give me my fucking confirmation number.
What?
Where?
Ain't no confirmation number.
What you mean?
Ain't no confirmation number. I'm catching the flight. I catch your flight. Buy your own ticket. You make sure you on the cheeks. Nah.
Are we in a day and age now that the young Western woman has become so delusional, she thinks that men are going to put out extravagant amounts of money, pay for things like flying them out, and expect nothing in return? This brother right here gave her a rude awakening. Left her ass at the airport that he had picked her up from because she wasn't putting out. Now, I don't think anybody should have to do anything they don't feel like doing. But personally, ladies, if you are not willing or not attracted to the man in that way, don't put him in a situation where he's spending money to have you flown out, spending money for vacations and trips and things like that, and you don't see him like that. Because yes, there is a sucker born every day, but even a sucker gets tired of getting played. And what this man said is, look, yo, if you gonna have me spend this money and you not about what I'm thinking, hey, get lost. And that's the new generation. And I'm gonna tell you, women are in for a rude awakening. And I'll tell you this, men, stop spending your money on these women that you know you're getting nothing from in return. Haven't you learned? Haven't you taken a woman out somewhere nice and got nothing but a kiss on the cheek? When she's taking a doggy back home to give it to some other dude who paid for nothing that's going to bang her out? Have you not learned? Stop throwing good money after bad. Men, you need to start protecting your meat. And by your meat, I don't just mean your penis. I'm talking about your money, your energy, your attention, and your time. Stop giving it away to women who have no interest in giving the same thing and reciprocating to you. It's a waste. So this is a teachable moment for men and women.
Let the brother cook. They had to let the brother cook because he had the point there. You gotta stop giving your money to these chicks who ain't giving you nothing in return, no ROI. That's why brothers are going overseas now, because they're not getting no ROI from the women here in the States. Y'all let me know how this sound is too. Y'all let me know how this sound is. Next clip.
What happened?
He don't got money like you at ESTG.
Why don't he?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's why I had to.
Just because he ain't had no money, you left him?
Had to.
That ain't right. I don't like that.
If he's making more money than me, I mean, if I'm making more money than him,
You should help him get some more money.
How am I gonna do that though? If I have my own career, I'm doing what I'm doing.
A woman's supposed to be a helpmate.
I feel like a man is supposed to be that for a girl.
A man's supposed to be a leader.
You right.
You're supposed to help him be a better leader.
I don't know. So I was in the wrong. Now I'm the bad guy. I'm always the bad guy.
You looking for a daddy.
I ain't looking for a daddy. I got my own money. I got my own money. I could do what I do. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need a guy for money.
But you want one.
I want a man to be stable. If I was to leave him, I want him to
So he wasn't stable?
He was okay, but I was making more than him.
So he was stable though.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So why are you leaving then? You said you just want.
Because he wasn't doing better than me. I need a guy doing better than me. And if he's not doing better than me, then
I guess.
everybody's different. Everybody's different. I just feel like that's how it is, man.
I feel like it would have been more real if you'd have helped him get to where you wanted him to be.
Y'all want these guys. I feel like guys want that love story. Like, I feel like guys want us females to be with them in the trap, do what they do, and then when shit goes downhill.
No, nobody want that. You want that. You could have helped him outside of the trap. You could have helped him get a barber license or anything.
He was good at that, but he could have did that himself. He could have went to school. He could have did that himself. I would have encouraged him. I'm not his mom. I'm not gonna carry him and go do this and this.
They ain't got your back. They ain't got your back. They ain't loyal. I like my man say, well, us say these ain't loyal. I don't want to say the word. It's YouTube, but you know what I'm talking about. Y'all heard the song. Next clip.
Getting my hair done, if you ain't getting my nails done, if you ain't doing nothing for me, then I don't need you here. It's for the money and the clothes and for the bills. That's it. If you ain't getting my hair done, if you ain't getting my nails done, if you ain't doing nothing for me, then I don't need you here. It's not 50-50. It's not 80-20. It's 100% to 0.
Mm-hmm. That's what they want. You see, they say they spilling the beans. You know, everyday life is like this with these honeys, man. I was at work yesterday, and I deal with customers on a one-on-one basis at work on my rail job, not YouTube. And a customer, a female black woman, answered the phone. She wanted to disconnect my dude's phone, or disconnect her phone. I guess it was in her name. She had said, dude, they went to prison. But she came on the call by telling me I'm a queen. I'm the prize. I got a Range Rover. I got a college degree. I got a barber, some kind of hair license or something. She just started throwing attributes on me, on how strong a woman she was, before she even really just introduced herself. I mean, and then she went in on bruh, said bruh tore up, did something, he stole some money or did whatever he did, and she just trashed him. And that's a one-sided story, by the way. When you hear a woman give you a story about a man, please believe you that it's not the whole story. It's probably 40%, if that much. It's probably exaggerated. But anyway, Crazy how these women be thinking, man. But I can tell, and I can tell from the conversation she was feeling, bro. But she was like, I ain't gonna never come around. I try to do this, and I'm the prize and all this. I was like, God. Does she know who I am? Does she know how I think? But at work, you got to run a thin line. You got that, you know. So I was a different guy on the job. But anyway, it is what it is. Roll the next clip. Hold up. Don't get all twisted here. This thing be jumping around. Let's see. There you go.
So niggas will flirt with you at the grocery store, but not offer to pay for your groceries? Get the fuck out of my face! I beg your fucking pardon!
Sister, no. Men do not approach you with the intent of trying to get to know you, thinking they got to pay for your groceries at the grocery store. That's not normal. This is the new, what I like to call transactional mindset that a lot of young women have now, and is going to be to their detriment in the long term, because it says two things. It says, one, you are for sale, and no man of value is looking for somebody that's just going to go to the highest bidder. Secondly, it sounds also like the only thing you have to offer a man is a peach. And therefore, if you're going to offer that, he's going to have to give you something in return, because you have nothing else of value to offer that man. That is the craziest thing I've heard, and this is becoming more and more frequent. Whether it's the chubby chick that tried to put the Indian dude on blast about not going into the Cheesecake Factory, you're seeing countless videos of women who feel entitled to a man spending outlandish money just to meet them, just to be in their presence. Whatever happened to just sitting down and getting to know somebody? Whatever happened to just going to the park, getting a slice, getting a coffee, to see if you're even worth the time? But no. This new group of women out here, and this is not all women, but it's becoming more frequent, seems to think that you must pay for their presence. And your presence ain't a present if you thinking like this woman. So I would like to ask men, have you ever been in a situation where the second you came up to introduce yourself to a woman, she kind of gave you the idea that she's for sale? And the crazy part about this is, most men, when it is their woman, we naturally want to give. We naturally want to spend money, do great things, provide for them, secure them. But when I just meet you, you're coming out the gates, that's telling me you are schooled on a Sunday. No class, no kind of decorum about you. And yo, we know that women want to be spoiled. They want to be taken care of. But back in the day, nobody did stuff like this. And I think it is starting to wear at men, and men are starting to check out. A lot of dudes don't even come and approach women no more. So let me ask you, ladies, do you think that this is normal, or this is something new that only a certain group of women are doing? Because it is becoming very frequent on video, on social media, this whole like, you got to buy your way to me. And men ain't having that. And the ones that are, they don't value you. And more importantly, they don't value themselves.
That is absolutely true. Facts, brother, facts. These women out here are for sale. Just like Donald Trump. We buying, baby. We buying. This guy in the next video opens the door for a chick. And it ain't like the guy in the grocery store a few weeks ago. He just opened the door for her, and she was on some bullshit. I'm telling you, you can tell from this video, this is a real, this ain't no skit. This is shit that happens on a daily basis. The brothers roll the clip.
This is why a lot of women get treated the way they get treated. I was just in a gas station ready to pay for my gas. A young lady, she was walking behind me. I held the door for her. And then, you know, we passed each other in there because I guess she was buying some sort of chips or whatever. And all I did was just, you know, I was polite. I said, how you doing? Like that. That turned into, you must finna pay for my gas, you must finna do this and buy what I'm about to purchase up in here. And all I did was speak to her. I wasn't hitting on you, I wasn't flirting on you, I wasn't trying to get your phone number, I wasn't trying to do none of that. But that just go to show you the mindset of some of these women out here. Now don't get me wrong, she was nice looking and she was attractive, But just because somebody's saying hello to you, it's like, you know, I have to pay just to speak to you. It makes absolutely no sense, man. And for the good women that's really out here that's trying to snag or catch a good dude, y'all messing it up for them with that sort of attitude. Now, what do y'all think about that?
It's what it is. As said again, these women are out for the money. They're out to run your pockets, baby. And the ones that are not about to run your pockets, y'all need to stand y'all ground. Let us know who you are, because you're acting and moving like the other ones. We don't know the difference. So next video. Right here, right there. There you go.
It's extra savage. Don't I love my vegetables? Extra cheese and broccoli. Don't young lady like to kick it like karate? Don't I be with J Money serving everybody? Ain't we up in Magic City throwing up the prize?
God damn, she look good. I need this right here. Shit, excuse me. What's your name? I'm trying to take you home, man.
Cash App. My name is Cash App.
Cash App? Why you just say it like that?
Middle name Apple Pay, last name Zelle. What's up?
What you talking about Cash App and all that money shit for? That's how all y'all coming and shit? That's like hella rude.
You just said you want to take me home. You didn't even try to get to know me. You don't know my age, where I'm from, none of that. It sounds like you just want to fuck, so I just want some money. What's up? My name is Cash App.
I mean, yeah, I do want to fuck. So you saying just because I want to fuck because coochie is free, I got to give you some money?
The coochie you fuck with is free because they don't got no morals.
What the fuck are you talking about money? Look at your outfit. Look at what you got on. You talking about money. Do you even got fucking money?
I'm chilling. You got money to buy me a new outfit?
The fuck did that got to do with me, though? I just want to get some coochie. I'm not asking you to...
yeah, it sounds like you trying to dig all up in my gold and got no gold to give. What's up with that?
What the fuck you talking about? Crazy. I got gold to give. It's not for you.
Where's it at?
I'm not giving it to you just for some coochie. You better be having some plans, some gold, something like that. That's what's wrong with y'all.
My goal is not the fucking nigga that don't give me shit. Like, that's weird.
Nah, so you weird. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. Fuck out of here. Like, I'm good. Lame. I'm good off you. And you lame. You fucking lame. Yeah, all right. Get your lame ass on. Fuck out of here.
See, that's that bullshit, guys. I hope y'all can hear me on this chat. I'm not getting any comments about as to whether or not my voice is coming through on this thing. And I hope it is. I've been working on sound all day trying to get this thing fixed. So like I said, I ran a test video and everybody said it was okay. So hey, I ran the clip. I ran with it. We work on the sound. So guys, welcome to 8,000 Miles Away. And again, like, share, subscribe to 8,000 Miles Away. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about the state of dating in America today. Let's talk about this, because honestly, it's sad out here, and gone are the days when you can meet a woman, get to know her, and build something real over time. So now, dating has become flat out ass transactional for the most part. That's the problem, and it's not about connection. It's not about love, but it's about them damn Benjamins. So brothers, you can't even say hello, as you saw in the videos. You can't even say hello to a woman at a supermarket these days, or gas station, or in the gym, without her assuming you about to pay for her groceries and gas. So some of these women are hollering cash at me before you even get a chance to ask them their name. Think about that. And a man can't even get a genuine conversation anymore without money being demanded up front. The truth is, too many women in America today, relationships are aren't about partnership. They're about profit. Every date is an invoice. Every phone call feels like a negotiation. And if you don't come out your pocket, they label you as broke, cheap, and not serious. And that's not dating. That's a hustle game there. That's a hustle straight pimp game they on. And that's the fact. That's not dating like it used to be. Now, before the critics jump in, yeah, I like to say that there are still some good women here left in America. Some. But here's the problem. We can't tell the difference. Because even if the so-called good ones, the good women are moving and acting just like the transactional ones, or worse. When a relationship goes south, the same good women flip the switch, and that just as non-supportive, supportive, or selfish, or vindictive as the ones who you dealt with before, the transactional ones. So, ladies, if you really are different, this is a call to the ladies, the lovely ladies. If you are really different, then prove it. Condemn these women publicly and call out the ones on social media bragging about finessing men and flexing cash out and treating men like ATM machines. Because right now, to us, y'all look the same. Y'all look the same as the other chicks. So don't be surprised when men, especially black men with options, say enough of this shit. We're done. We're getting the passports. We're dating women overseas in places like the Philippines, Thailand, and Colombia. And why? Because over there, the women appreciate a man for who he is and not just his wallet. They are cooperative and supportive. They respect a man's role and embrace their role in the relationship. That's what they do. So it's not about chasing perfection. It's about dealing with a woman who understands value instead of treating everything like a business transaction. And let me make this clear. Most of us don't even plan to bring these women back to the United States. Why? Because we don't want them to be poisoned by the same toxic culture that ruined you chicks. It ruined y'all. And before you simps jump in defending these transactional women, ask yourself, what are you really getting for your money that you spend? Because I guarantee you, your return of investment overseas is way better in every single way. So at the end of the day, at the end of the freaking day, dating in America is done, finished. For the good women that still exist, if you don't speak up and separate yourself, don't be mad when men lump you in with the rest of them. Because brothers with means, brothers with options, we're not sticking around to play the dating game no more. We're cashing out and we're boarding flights. And we're done, bro. So that's my take on transactional dating. And as you know, what I do at this time is when I close my monologue, I always do what? A 2-minute intermission. And I'll see you on the other side. And we're going to talk about the B-dub, how B-dubs are going overseas and spying on brothers, and how guys be cuffing these beautiful Colombian women. So, because Colombia I've been paying attention to Colombia lately. Colombia's on fire. Outside of the fact I know that big guys be getting trapped up, but for the guys who vet their women and know the street, that ain't happening. They clocking some serious dimes over there. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the other side, just like and I'll be back in 2. Let's get it.
Sit down at my table, put your minds at ease. If you relax, it will enable me to do anything I please. I can read your future, I can change it around some too. I look deep into your heart and soul. You do have a soul, don't you, Lawrence? Make your wildest dreams come true. I got voodoo, I got hoodoo, I got things I ain't even tried. And I got friends on the other side.
He's got friends on the other side.
All right, welcome back to the show, and thank you guys for hanging out. And again, I've been having sound problems all day today. I don't know if you guys are able to hear this stream or not. You know, there's been no comments for me to even know. So I'm thinking that probably y'all can't hear it. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna continue the show, and we're gonna talk about there's a video here that I think was a trip as we lead into our conversation about what's going on with these chicks and why they spying on brothers overseas and how these women are moving and shaking in Colombia. So without further ado, before I get to that, listen to this crap. Roll the clip.
Extra salad, don't I love my vegetables, extra cheese.
Ladies in foreign countries, ma'am, when you see them passport bros leading through the crowd with their beer belly and bald heads and colorful ugly shirts, this is how they live in America. This is it. This is what they come home to after you feed them arroz con pollo. This is what they coming home to, okay? I sprinkle. Okay, this is what they coming home to, baby. Remember that.
Sprinkle back to you, baby. You believe what you want to believe. Because this is what brothers are really getting into. Roll the next clip.
Go finesse, go cheat, go rob.
go tell lies, go manipulate. We're too hot and fine for this. Y'all should be outside.
Ladies, do not ever, under any circumstances, ever, and I cannot stress this enough, clean up a man's place of living. Don't do it. Don't do it if he asks. Don't do it if you feel compelled to do so.
Meanwhile,
as we all know that our country has so much to offer, and in my province as well, we have so many tourists, incredible tourist destination, and I would love to date that, foreign man at first to drop by to my home, because we would have the time to share a simple yet sumptuous home-cooked meal prepared by my mama. And I know that through that moment, he will know and experience the much hospitality and how incredible Filipino are. And I think that is the reason why they will not just visit, but they will keep coming back to the Philippines for us Filipina and for our food. Thank you.
That's right. That's what's up, baby. You tell it like it is. There's options. Roll the clip.
Like a cold breeze on a summer day, you are like a brighter star up in the sky. Girl, you shine, keep making me want it more. Girl, you were what I am looking for. I love you, I love you in every universe. You'll always be the first. Love you, you're my only one. I love you still, I always will be sweet. I want you to know how I feel.
Hey, man. Brothers are winning. Now, as I mentioned to you, I want to talk about how women are going overseas. These same chicks, these females, these same chicks. So I'm going to bring a little content for the next few clips, because these females who straight this stuff are going to Colombia, going to Thailand, going to Tokyo, going to Medellin and to Colombia, going to all these places, and they're getting a reality check on how beautiful those women are over there. And in this particular video, there's a woman that's a 10 in the United States. Nobody would kick this chick out of bed. She's a freaking 10. She went to Colombia and got a reality check on the standards on how beautiful the women are there. She had to fall back because the women in Colombia are absolutely gorgeous, and they're not, and I'm talking about just ordinary chicks. So I'm gonna run this clip on this woman, and then there's a rebuttal by our passport brother. But the chick got a reality check, trying to do a sneaker tip on the brothers overseas. So check this out and let me know what you think in the comments. I call it spy bullshit. You got 2 clips. Let's get it.
Ladies, if your man tells you, I'm going on a boys trip to Medellin, just break up with him. You don't need no proof. You don't need nothing else. Your sister, will tell you, no man goes to Medellin with good intentions and just to have a vacation and relax and have a good time. Oh, I just came back from there, and I tell you, they were all fishing for women. They were all like, like lions, and hiding in the dark just to get at any women that they could get their hands on. I mostly went to Provenza, of course, because I am not a local. I don't know the actual Colombians area, like where the locals party at, but Yeah, on the street, at the clubs, everywhere, you could find a group of men, usually 2 or 3, just gathered together and just trying to find anybody who would give them attention. And I went there and I said, listen, I'm not here to try to find me a passport bro. That is not what I need in my life. So I ignore everybody and anybody who try to approach me, and I say, yeah, I'm not doing that. I did come here to just have a good time, dance, and have some aguardiente, and that's exactly what I did. So yeah, just be warned. But now, for my girls that do want to have a good time, that are not interested into meeting their husbands, you can go to Medellin, and I promise you, at every corner there will be a fine man that looks good and it's looking for the same. So be my guest.
See, there you have a beautiful black woman. In America, she would be just unstoppable, absolutely unstoppable in the United States. But she went over there and got the reality check, and she's just an ordinary chick. Over there, she's a 5. She's a 5 in Colombia. She's not a 10. She got a reality check. She said it herself in this video. Roll the clip.
If you're thinking about coming to Colombia, I'm in Medellin right now, and I was looking for, what to know before you go to Medellin. Nobody said this thing, and hear this out. Every woman here, it's a 10 out of 10. I'm telling you, they're all got their bodies done, face card, hair. So make sure your outfits are on point. Make sure your makeup is on point, because if you go, I went out last night. I said, it's a Thursday, I'm not gonna do too much because I don't want to stand out too much. I felt like I didn't belong. I was like, oh my God, I want to go home. I don't feel like I'm that bitch in this place, because every girl that walked through that door was stunning. So get your A game together.
You heard right there from a 10 in the States telling you that the competition in Colombia is fierce. And again, that's what we talk about today. Now, here's a passport brother that lives in Colombia that reacted to that video. And I'll play that video. Roll the clip.
So I came across this woman's video, and she had to come on and admit that Medellin's women are really hot. So hot that she thought that she was hot, got down to Medellin and realized, I'm not that hot. That's why I have passport bro trips going to Medellin, Colombia. I'm telling you, Medellin has the most beautiful women on the continent and probably top 3 easily in the world. Now, as she talked, you could see her confidence plummeting step by step. And there's a couple things that she mentioned in this video that are not true. Number 1, everyone has their body done in Colombia. Nope, they don't. That is their genetics most of the time. Not everyone has their body done in Colombia, not even close, not even at the same level as it is in any major city in America. All right. The second thing is she mentioned how she thought that she was that thing. She thought that she was at a level, and she dropped into Colombia and realized she's not at that level. Okay. And this happens to a lot of women that go to Colombia. It's not a place for you if you're overly confident about your looks, because they will make you look silly out there. Straight up. They will make you look silly. It's a different level of beauty out there that's not being matched and touched here. That simple. So passport bro trips right now booking for September, October, and New Year's for Medellin, Colombia. DM me to go.
Do me a favor. Why is it these B-dubs? Why are these lovely ladies? They say they don't want us, and we say we don't want them. So why are they flying all over Colombia, Thailand, the Philippines, and Tokyo, trying to hop? Somebody please tell me why they're coming to Thailand, Colombia, and all these places where brothers go and trying to holler at brothers if they said they don't want us here. We don't want you, name. We don't want you. We don't want y'all. Y'all say y'all don't want us. We say you don't want us. We don't want you. So what's up? Why y'all checking for us, bros overseas? If that's the case. Here's a B-dub here that says She went over there to Timon. Well, let's see. No, let's see. Yeah, let me just roll this clip. I think this is the one where, hang on. Yeah, this is where the sister is in Colombia, and she found out how serious it was about brothers over there, and how brothers are getting cuffed by these chicks. Roll the clip.
I saw lots of very attractive men. There were women in club dresses picking up men, and the time was very much like, oh, you've been here before, but it's your homeboy's first time, and she brought somebody for him. And that had me like, oh, okay. More interesting is that all the black men that I saw at the airport, I ain't seen none of them in the streets. And I would only assume that's because they laying down somewhere.
Okay, you saw that clip. I got some more receipts on what's happening to these chicks when they go overseas. This one's on a screen share, so I'll go ahead and see if I can get this one on screen share. Hold the clip. The way my system's been going yet, I don't trust nothing works. But anyway, let's see if I can find it. Yeah. So hopefully it goes on. Okay. Right. Oh, y'all can't see it. Oh, there it is right there. I'm going to play this right here, and y'all just enjoy this video. I thought it was absolutely crazy. Roll the clip. Crazy, man. Crazy work. Two brothers just strolling around in Medellin, in Colombia. And now these brothers are married. So that's that. Let me set the stage. These two brothers are married. And the ladies, for whatever reason, let them kind of get out there and kind of mingle while they're watching. And look at the reception they get from the ladies in Colombia. Just two ordinary brothers in Colombia kicking it, getting this kind of response from women that look like this. Roll the clip.
He cute, right? He cute, right?
Okay, so this Parque Yes, one of Medellin's hottest nightlife spots. Our experience there was lustful. Girls are eating the men up with their eyes, single or not. My homegirl and I let our husbands roam several feet ahead of us, and as you can see, the panties were hot and the pockets are hungry, okay? I will say 98% of the women, and it's a lot of them, are beautiful and body is teased. So if you're insecure or may feel uncomfortable, stay humble and worry about yourself. We stayed on the sidelines and just watched them have conversation and kiki and point here and point there and do their little thing. The girls in the back was peeping game, but they ain't saying nothing. And so it is what it is. They really left them out to dry. Every woman for them. Or whatever. Look at that boots. Okay, that's a Colombian booty. Stop playing. But once because what's going on with sis was shook. Parqueyeras, ladies and gentlemen.
You see where I'm going with that? Do you see where I'm going with that? Do you see where I'm going with that? Two ordinary brothers getting mad play overseas just on a stroll, on a whole stroll, basically. So there are options. And meanwhile, while brothers are in Colombia and in Thailand getting in like that, you got women coming overseas and let's see what's no. Yeah, let's see. You got chicks over there acting a fool like this.
Always respect the culture.
With the locals, fussing with the locals, all because they over there. When they really, I don't know, maybe I ain't saying you shouldn't go over there, but if you're going over there to come after the brothers, but the brothers ain't feeling y'all. That's why we left to go. This is it. Time out for the bullshit. Here's a chick that's in Tokyo who calls black men coons. In Tokyo, roll a clip.
Greatly disappointed me since I've been living here is the amount of coonery that I've seen in Tokyo. And sorry to say, but it's mainly from black men from America. The way that I have to watch y'all treat me and my fellow black sisters like shit, but treat the Japanese women all delicately like they're special flowers is insane. The amount of times that I've met black men from America who give people the N-word here is crazy. I recently went to a club and this black guy was asking me how my experience is here dating, and I was telling him, and then he was like, well, I'm in heaven here because you know, they like fetishize us, so they be worshiping us and doing whatever the fuck we want, so I'm in heaven. What? None? Or the black men that'll be talking to me, and then when we get done, they're like, I enjoyed the conversation, you're so cool, I love black women, I worship black women, I wish there was more in Tokyo, and then we'll go over to their Japanese girlfriend and then talk shit about us. When black American men get over here, the coonery be on 10. Y'all need to pipe down because they do not give a fuck about y'all. Something that has greatly disappointed me since I've been living here.
See, I do understand that there's some racism in other countries, and a lot of the locals there may not always get down with the brothers. That's a fact. All of them don't. Most of them are going to want their own race anyway. 9 times out of 10, but for the few that do, for the 10% or 20% that do, it's feeling the brothers because brothers got swag and they got personality. They treat a woman the way they should be treated. And they go over there and they act and carry themselves in a certain way. And they come over there and they clean. They don't wear a baseball cap and torn up jeans. So guys go over there with the swag, and then with the invent of all this rap and the culture that they like in other countries, they see a brother and a brother carries himself in a certain kind of way, they fetishize that. And then they get to know him, and then it's a relationship. So, and what these women don't understand is the reason why brothers are quote unquote treat them like flowers, like she said, is because the ROI is different. The return on investment is on 10, baby. You're getting the treatment as a man you're supposed to get. You don't get attitude, self-entitlement, and all that bullshit. You get a real woman who's treating you like a real man. And you get bust down in the bed at the same time. So she got the game fucked up. And they'll never understand that. Now, you know, there are other countries they are invading. The biggest one is in Thailand. You saw there in Tokyo. You saw there in Colombia. But now they're flying to Thailand. Like I said, they're going all the countries that brothers are going to. Why is that? Is it the cost of living? Or is it on some type of spy recon shit to check out the brothers? I don't know. But roll this clip. This is what this brother says.
Freddy Krueger nails, all that stuff we're trying to get away from.
This is how I order my latte. Latte run,
Same archetype. Look, the damn nails. They're invading. They're trying to invade as well. Let's hear her talk. Let's hear her talk a little Thai.
And it's okay if you don't understand. Just say Shan Mai Kao Sai Ka.
What I'm gonna say again is, you know, touche to the ABWs. They've come up with something new. It was shame, ridicule. Like I said, tell you you're broke, you're disgusting, that you're doing all kind of heinous things over here. How could you be in this third world country? And then, boom! they show up. They totally show up. They show up to the same place that they said that we were doing all this ill stuff and it was a raggedy place to be. And now here they are. Here they are in Thailand.
Right up there. Big and bold, just like I tell you. Here I am, big and bold. Right there. All that shit you talked online. You in the brother's face. And back to the Colombian women. The Colombian women, y'all gonna have to really ante up your game if you're gonna get with them. Because it's in their culture to look good. They don't be playing, man. Look, I got a video here on how their culture is. They ain't sitting around eating and not exercising and sitting behind the desk and talking shit. They out here in the gym, roll a clip.
Why do you think Colombian women keep it like super fit and they always like look nice and they always take so well care of themselves?
Okay, I think it's all about culture. We like to look good. We think that as you see, the other people treat you.
Mi inspiración para hacer fitness soy yo misma, porque es un trabajo mucho más que mental, donde llevo mi cuerpo al límite, donde me pongo a prueba, donde literalmente es una prueba de qué puedo ser capaz, qué tanto puedo ser, qué tanto puedo lograr.
First of all, we love to work out because it's part of our mindset. A mindset of growth, a mindset that you have to grind to overcome the different issues that we will see in the path in order to success and reach your goals.
Let's go, guys. Everybody started. We are a little bit late, but we're joining everybody right now. So.
Here we are. What's up?
Let's see. Remember, my channel is not only about investment. I'm gonna show you lifestyle in Colombia. I'm gonna show you traveling in Colombia. I know I've been missing for some time, but this year is 2025. We gotta get in our purpose, guys. We're gonna do our thing, and let's go.
And that goes for Brazilian women too. And we already know Asian women are fit. So you can forget about men hollering at you chicks over there because they don't want these big backs. They want something small and framed. And the Brazilian men want something that's thick and framed. They don't want that. So you guys, y'all's best interest for dating is in the West. If y'all ain't in Canada, in Europe, or in United States, you out of pocket, man. You like the misfit toy in that Santa Claus movie. You are out of pocket. You over there just for vacationing because there's no long-term relationship for you in these places that we go to. So you might as well pack your bags and head back to the West where you can find somebody you're looking for. There's still a lot of plantation brothers that fight. Simps and suckers out here is down with you. But you can't go after the passport brothers. And you certainly can't go after Thai men or Filipino men or Brazilian men or Colombian men because they ain't checking for you. And if you're in Jamaica, they checking for you because they're looking for the bag. Point blank. Now here's a Colombian woman, and this is her opinion about dating. So not only are they fit, feminine, and friendly, they also have a different perspective on dating, much like the Asian women, much like the Filipino women. Roll the clip.
Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
If I wanted to take you on a first date, how much should I spend on it?
No, I don't know. I don't think on that. I really don't think on that. I think it should be like a nice place, a romantic place, but I don't think of money. Can be in the house, he can cook for me.
Wait, on a first date, you'd be willing to come over?
I don't know, but I don't think of money. Like, I don't know.
Why isn't money that important to you, though, when it comes on to him taking you out?
Because I think it's more of the person and how he wanna be with you. I think, I don't know.
Why do you think so many women want the man to spend $300-400 on a first date?
They think they deserve all the worth and they deserve good money, and I don't think like that. Like with flowers, I'm happy because I'm very.
Such a sweet woman, man, and you can get that in a lot of foreign countries. You certainly can get that in the Philippines. You certainly get that in Thailand. You can certainly get that in a lot of these countries that we're going to. So, and Colombia is just one of the many. But she can't get that from American women. They ain't hearing none of that bullshit she just said. It just don't get down like that. Here's another clip about Colombian women. Roll the clip. Just ordinary Colombian women.
So if you go to Medellin, Colombia, you will walk down the streets and you will see girls on a scale of 1 to 10 physically. You will see 9s and 10s working at a taco shop or doing janitorial work on the side of the street with a very minimalist life. Very happy. Smile on their face, probably live at home with their parents, don't even have a car, don't have anything materialistic. Very approachable, very friendly, just very grateful to be alive and easy to date as a guy. On the flip side, here in the States, there will be girls that on a scale 1 to 10 on the bottom half of that scale that are challenging to date, very, very pretentious, non-approachable. Guys will approach them like, oh, like you're creeping me out. Very, very challenging to date. And for that reason, I'm like, guys, like this is not normal here in the US. When I go travel to all these countries, everywhere else in the world, women are like a lot more approachable, a lot more easy to get along with. They're less pretentious.
Y'all heard the word. So ladies, guys, ladies, if you're out there still in the States, please let us know who you are. Stand up and condemn these women, transactional, and and you transactional women, y'all got a hell to pay because you're gonna end up, I don't want to quote Kevin Samuels, but it is what it is. So guys, I'm gonna land the plane right there. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like I say, like, share, subscribe to 8,000 Miles Away. We're here every Sunday at 9 o'clock and every Thursday at 9 o'clock. And hopefully I can get this sound together and we can continue to spread the word. So y'all hang in there. Y'all be blessed, be safe. And we'll definitely see you on the other side on Thursday night? I think Thursday night. That's after football season starts. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, I'll holler at y'all on Thursday. Y'all have a great holiday and a better holiday weekend. I guess that's Labor Day and even a better week. So let's get it. Holler at you later.
I don't even understand how to put my plugs on. Pick him up in a space cool. I don't let my plug walk. Blue free as it come out.
I get it. Some things don't work and that's